Hello, Judith. Boy, you're right on the ball. Hello, YouTubers, RVRebel watchers, keto nomads. Thanks for joining me. And yes, I am in a cemetery. If you could see behind me, yep. Let's see. Here it is behind me over here. I am in a cemetery. I hope you can hear me okay. Yeah, on time. It's early. It's only 6:00 p.m. And I decided, hey, everybody, I see a couple more people just came in and are watching. Thanks for joining us here on my live stream here for the RV Rebel Girl channel. And I am in a cemetery. Yeah. And why am I in a cemetery? Well, I'm in a cemetery because there is no internet at the RV park I'm staying at. I mean, there's like one bar of internet, and I was talking to the somebody at the park, and this lady said to me, you could go over to the cemetery and there's like a full bars there. And there's full bars there. I'm going to show you. Well, I got 3 bars. I got 3 bars on my MiFi. Hey, Fairy Dust. And I had full bars, almost full bars on my Verizon. I don't know, you could see it. So that's like a killer. I had hardly any bars at all in the RV park. So I thought, yeah, there's peace and quiet here. And no disrespect at all to the residents in this cemetery. And it's a very quaint, old-fashioned cemetery with plenty of headstones that stand above the ground, because a lot of cemeteries don't allow you to have headstones that stand above the ground. And across from me is a huge farm field where there was corn. And I'm actually on the side of the cemetery. I mean, in the cemetery property on the little road here, but I'm actually not actually in the middle of the residence sites, So I am going to turn it around a little bit. I'll let you see the cornfield. There's a huge cornfield there out in front of me. And I'm going to turn it back towards my left. And there's also a huge cornfield. Corn to the left of me, corn to the right. Here I am. I'm in the middle again. Yeah, I know I'm not the best singer, but so yes, I am in a cemetery. And there's no disrespect because I'm far enough away from the grave sites that I am not bothering anybody or anything. But I am getting a great signal here. So there's like 9 people in the room. Come on out, you lurkers. Say hello. I hope you will say hello. And I'm wondering if anybody got a chance to watch the new video. I actually put up 2 videos. Yesterday, I put up a video that told a little bit more about the venue for the WWR. Now, where I'm at right now, I am at not at the park where the WWR is going to be. I'm at a different park. I'm at 1,000 Trails Encore Park. Okay, so it's totally different park, and it's not where our event is going to be. I just left the event location, our event venue, and I was getting 2 bars there, and I'm trying to remember, did I have my booster up? No, I did not put my booster up. So I'm sure that, it's not going to be the greatest internet there, but it's not bad. Hi, Sharon. Sharon McKinney, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Norman in San Diego, happy Friday. Forget about it. Forget about it. And just because it's Forget About It Friday, I actually had this morning. I had eggs in purgatory, an Italian breakfast. Yeah, eggs in purgatory. My eggs in purgatory, my version. I have done a keto nomad video on that before. In case you're looking for those recipes, just go to the Keto Nomad on YouTube, which is my other channel. That channel's not monetized. I don't make any money off of it. I have fun cooking, and I really don't make very much money off of this one. I mean, I did not get a check this month. I don't know. I'm in a cemetery because YouTube's killing me. I didn't get a check this month because my views have gone down. I don't know why, but they have. Just came home from having a chest x-ray, and here you are at a cemetery. And yes, I saw the new video. Thanks, Craig. Thank you. Welcome. I hope your chest x-ray went well. I'm like, YouTube's killing me because I didn't get a check this month because I'm not getting the views. My subscriptions have not gone down. In fact, my subscriptions have gone up, but my views have gone down on my videos. So I don't know. Are you guys not liking what I'm doing? Do I need to change something? I know I've been talking a lot about, the new event that's coming up, the venue, but, it's an event coming up, and a lot of people aren't even making videos right now. And I think I'm not the only one that I've noticed that the views have gone down. A lot of people, I've noticed their views have gone down, and maybe it's just the time of the year, but I really need y'all to subscribe and not subscribe. I need you to watch my videos. And I know that most of the people here that are in the chat right now in the live stream are watching. Hey, Kate. You're dying. Yeah, they're just dying to get in here. I know. Danny's at the camper. I actually went up to the shower room, and I thought, I'm going to run up. I took my computer with me because I thought I was going to have to sit up in the front of the campsite and maybe to do the live stream tonight. So I was going to check the internet there. And like I said, I am getting 4 bars here that my new Keto Nomad video I just uploaded 15 minutes ago, uploaded that fast from the cemetery. The people here are not using the internet. They're being nice and letting me having it all for myself, I guess. I'm a good spirit, and I am respectful. I'm not showing you names or going near. Whoops. My little jetpack just fell. Hold on. But I am sitting in the den, my van, and my van's name is Dante. Dante's Den, the den. And I'm sitting in the van because I'm getting great internet here. And I learned about this campground. This is a Trails Collection Encore campground. So it is an extra, you pay extra to get into this campground with your 1,000 Trails with your 1,000 Trails membership. And I love this place because it's close to, it's about an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and a half from my son's. But I'm staying here for 14 days. They've got 3 pools. They're putting in a water pad, I guess they call it, a water pad with, all those little buckets and stuff that tip over onto you and everything, like for the kids. And, but the problem here is that for some reason you're not getting internet. And the only way to get internet is to buy their internet service by Java. And you'll find that in a lot of the Trails Collections parks that are owned by Encore. So somebody in the park said, well, Carolyn, if you go up to the cemetery and sit on that little road, you're going to get full bars, or at least 4 bars on your computer. And I did, and boom, my video uploaded that fast in like 10 minutes, which was awesome. That's kind of service I'm used to having from Verizon. And I don't have AT&T anymore. And I did have AT&T before. I had actually a pay-as-you-go, but my little MiFi from the AT&T, my little internet MiFi, it is outdated. And I'm not going to buy another one for over $200. There's just no way I'm going to do that, you know. So actually, I'm sitting here. It's beautiful. This cemetery it closes at dark. So that's why I'm on early. Normally, I don't come on this early. I usually come on as a midnight chat. I might come back at midnight if I have a good signal at my RV, but this signal is awesome. You know, so I knew that y'all were just dying to see me early. Yeah. And but like I said, YouTube's killing me. My views have gone down on my regular videos, so please go watch them twice. You know, comment, give me a smiley face or something. Hopefully, if you like it, you'll click the like button. And that's on my regular RV Rebel Girl channel. But I would hope that you would also watch my Keto Nomad channel. I made bread pudding last night. It was awesome. You know what? I was just saying, Craig, I might still come on later on tonight, but I thought I would do just a little quick, you know, live stream here early and see how that goes because of the internet. So it all depends on the internet service at my camper. Okay. But I'm going to try to do a stream later on tonight. I know. So there's like 14 people out there watching and lurking. Thanks, Wildwind. I wish you'd say hello, and hopefully you'll stay with us. And I had a great time at Starve Rock. It was really nice. It was too short of a time. I wish I had stayed there longer, but and done a little bit more. I just didn't, you know, I didn't take the kayak out because the weather wasn't perfect. Hi, Marina from London. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you, Marina, for stopping in. And Linda from New Hampshire, thank you for stopping in. And Danny's at home in the camper at the Yogi Bear Park. And that's where I'll be there, you know, at Yogi Bear, O'Connell's Yogi Bear in Amboy, Illinois. And I'll be there for 14 days. I know, it's really cool. I like staying here. Like I said, they have the pools open already, which is cool that they're open already. It's early. Thanks for watching both of my channels, Sharon. But I did, and okay, so, and I'm still going to have both my channels and I continue. I'm just saying that, you know, in case people don't always get a chance, I would just hope that you would watch my videos that are coming out on both my channels. So I did put a new video out just a few minutes ago for Keto Nomad. And that one is about my bread pudding. I did not hear about the fires in New Mexico because, Judith, I have lousy internet at my campsite. Now, I've been watching YouTube TV. On my TV, I've been getting like 2 bars with my WeBoost. So I've been able to just get the YouTube TV channels, and I'm watching the reruns of, I like to watch Start TV, the channel. It's mostly reruns of old television shows. But that's sad about New Mexico. They had to move down to lower grounds because of the fires. Yeah, that's too bad. Now, a fairy dust. You heard me mention Thousand Trails, and you need to know more about memberships. Okay, so I will tell you this. If you're 62 years old or above, you can get the lifetime national park pass for senior citizens, and it's a lifetime pass for $80. If you can't afford the $80 right off the bat, you can buy a yearly senior America the Beautiful pass for $20 a year. And then once you have paid for the pass for 4 years in a row, it has to be 4 years in a row, no misses in between, and that $80, you will get a lifetime pass issued to you, because it's kind of like being on the payment plan, but you have to pay every year and keep your membership active. Okay, or you keep your pass active for the senior America the Beautiful pass that applies to the national parks, and the also applies to your Army Corps of Engineer and a lot of BLM land. Campin' Girl to you, Michigan. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Good to see you, and thanks for watching my videos. I hope you're subscribed. Thanks for being subscribed. Oh, you're 56. Yeah. Yeah, you're not eligible for that pass because that pass gives you half like discounts on camping, but you don't have to pay to get in the national parks. But check your state park pass for your state that you live in, because you might get some benefits from that. The Texas State Park Pass, then you save on entry fee. You don't have to pay the daily entry fee. Illinois parks do not charge you to come in every day. You get to enter into an Illinois state park for free, but you do pay to camp. And they have a senior discount. They have a handicap discount. They have a veterans discount, but that's only if you're an Illinois resident. So for the meetup for the WWR, hi, Willie. Everybody's great. Thanks for joining us. If you're coming to my event at Starve Rock, July 18th through the 22nd, then if you're an Illinois resident, you're eligible for those discounts. But if you are not an Illinois resident, you won't be eligible for those discounts. Sorry about that. If you're interested, hey, Bobby Shine, if you're in it, what the heck? Yeah, they're killing me. Yeah, people are dying to get in here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's life is bad. It's peaceful and quiet here, and they got the best internet connection in the area. I've got full bars. Well, 4 full bars, and then at my campsite, I'm only getting 1, maybe 2 with my Wii Boost. Yes. Right. I said YouTube's killing me because my views have gone down on my RVRebel Girl channel. My Keto Nomad channel has been very consistent. I have about 200 subscribers to that channel. It takes time to build it, and I get between almost 50% of I get views on that. I'm not monetized on that channel, and I can't be monetized on that channel until I get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours. And I'm not anywhere near that yet, but that's okay, because what I do is I put my keto cooking on that channel, because a lot of people just don't want to watch keto cooking, for a whole video. They want to see other stuff and maybe a touch of my cooking. They don't mind, but check out that bread pudding I just made. And I learned part of it from the Keto Twins, which are 2 gals here in Chicago that have they have a channel called the Keto Twins. They got about 70 something subscribers, and they're twins that have lost over 100 pounds each. Yes. And they've got a great channel. So now I'm pretty much at my goal weight, and I can maintain. So that gives me an opportunity to eat some, desserts and stuff like that. But I still got to watch it because I can put weight on that fast. So I want to stay at the healthy weight that I'm at now. And I wouldn't mind losing 5 more pounds. Okay, so you're going to be in Florida in 3 months. And then you're coming back to Quartzsite for 23 for meetups. 23 what? 23 months? 23 days? Wild Winds, I'm not sure. I will not be in Quartzsite until the end of October, beginning in November. And I won't be back in Florida until December. I'm in Illinois right now. I'll be in the Midwest right now. It's too hot in those other places. It's like over 100 degrees. I love Florida. I wouldn't mind being in Florida right now, but I have a lot of family stuff that's happening right now. My granddaughter's birthday. My granddaughter just had prom. She's graduating. She has her graduation from high school, and she'll be off to college soon. And my grandson's birthday's this weekend. My oldest grandson's birthday's this weekend. And I just have a lot of family stuff that I wouldn't want to miss. You don't get those memories back. I don't want to miss those at all. If you're interested, Weep the Wild Winds in 1,000 Trails, in 1,000 Trails membership, I am so glad that I joined it. I first heard about 1,000 Trails from Eric, Nomadic Fanatic. It didn't work for him, and he's not a fan. He doesn't belong anymore. But for a long time, he was using 1,000 Trails all the time. And then the Full Tiny House got a membership, and they had it. And I met up with them at one of the Trails Collection parks one year, and I paid for a couple of days. And when I was there, the people there left a flyer on my dashboard. Yeah, they left a flyer on my dashboard telling me that yeah, I won't be there in January. I'll already be gone. But if you're there in November, let me know. But anyway, so they left a flyer and they were going to give me a discount. So I joined 1 year, and I've joined every year since. I do not have a lifetime membership. I got bugs coming in here. I have no intentions right now. I don't even think of getting a lifetime membership at all, because I think the lifetime memberships do allow you to stay for like 3 weeks at a time. I'm ready to go usually after 2 weeks, but there are times when I would like to stay 3 weeks, like when I'm in the Keys. But I have plenty of places to stay in the Keys as well, and it's very hard to get in one of the Keys locations because they're so busy. Mosquitoes are not that bad right now. Cutting the grass, when they cut the grass, there are these little gnat bugs that come up, like gnats, gnats, GNATSs, gnats. But yeah, they bother me. But other than that, it hasn't been that bad. The bugs and I have my Thermacell. I love my Thermacell. And you know what? This is the first time I broadcasted from the van. From my van. It's the first time I broadcasted from here. Anybody back there? No, nobody back there. This is the first time I broadcasted from the van, so it ain't that bad. I mean, I'm sitting in the seat and I've got my laptop up on top of my dashboard because I use StreamYard. I like StreamYard. Yeah, I've heard of the sandflies. Yeah. I use StreamYard. I really like it. I learned StreamYard program from Paula Van Vita Ventures from Canada. Love that girl. She's so sweet. And Weep the Wild Winds, you can't even get in at Bahia Honda. I don't know how you got a spot because it is so hard to get in there. Usually the only time you can get into Bahia Honda is if you have some special kind of program on your computer that, gets you in there. Because I've been trying to get in there for 3 years. Yeah, in that state park. But I have other ways to boondock, which is fine. And I can go to Bahia Honda for a daytime and get in there. But, if I wanted to, I mean, anybody can go in there for day use, as long as they don't fill up for the day. But yeah, I may do that next year is because I spend a couple of months in the Keys. It's on my screen. Oh, a little white fleck. Moved it. So anyway, I was talking about Thousand Trails. If you are interested in Thousand Trails and you decide you want to join, I have a yearly membership. There's a lot of places in your zone in California, on all along the coast, and there's a few places in Arizona. If you have the Trails Collection, which is an add-on. So for under $1,000, you can get a yearly program. In fact, and use my name and I get a gift certificate. And that's what I did when Eric had already gotten rid of his membership. So when I joined, I gave them the full tiny house name so they would get a gift certificate because I joined. At the time we had been traveling a lot together. But so if you do decide to do Thousand Trails, I would be grateful if you would give them my name. You'd have to give them my first and last name. Just let me know if you do it. And I get, like a gift certificate. I don't know how much. Okay. With my van, actually, if people were everybody asked me what kind of mileage you get with your van. When I'm towing, I only get between 10 and 11 miles a gallon when I'm towing with the van. But when I'm driving the van without, I get about 16, 17 highway miles, So I actually did clear my dashboard on the, I have like trip 1 and 2 that I could use. One I use just for my YouTube stuff, and the other one I use for my personal travels because you can't. Hey, Thomas, thanks for joining us from New York. Thank you. So I keep this way I keep track on my mileage separate. Oh, RV Weekends got the campsite and then she invited you. I would, you can book Bahia Honda in the Florida Keys, is that state park, and the other a year in advance. But I'm telling you, if you go on and you can only book in the morning at 8:00 in the morning, if there's a campsite available, and you got to get in right away to get that campsite to book it. And hopefully people aren't thinking, hey, Willie from Buffalo. So let me know if you want to do the Thousand Trails, because I'll tell you this right now, Thousand Trails is offering $150 off on a yearly camping pass, and they'll give you 2 zones. So it would be your home zone, but you don't want that to be Florida because you have to pay taxes on Florida. So you would pick a different zone. You can always add Florida later. They did raise the price on adding a zone. It used to be $65 a year to add a zone, which is the price of one night in an RV park these days. But you can add a zone for $70. That's the deal now, which is not that big of a deal. So it's $630, I think, for 1 year. And so they're going to take $150 off of that. If you do, it's only until next week, I think, that they're giving you the 150 off. Sometimes they give you 100 off, but they don't always give you 2 zones. So if you just, and then it's another $330 to get the Trails Collection Encore Parks, which is like the park I'm staying at right now here in Amboy, Illinois. Those are private. That's owned by Encore, a different company that has a agreement with Thousand Trails. You pay $330 for that for the year. You cannot have the Encore without having your initiating camping pass for the $630. So for $960 for a year, you get to camp 14 days at a time in the parks. One 14-day visit in one of the Keys parks is usually more than a 2-year membership Don't give them my channel. You have to give them my actual name. They don't know who RV Rebel Girl is. But if you tell them my name, Carolyn Giacchetti, then like Spaghetti Giacchetti, then they give you the discount, but they'll also give me like a little gift card or something. Well, okay, so Thomas said that people in one of the caravans were saying that you can often fill your water tank from a spigot in a cemetery here in New York State. I've never seen water in a cemetery. Actually, Thomas, there are water spigots in cemeteries. Now, I don't know if this one has one. I didn't check, but I'm sure it does. And you know why they have water spigots? They have water spigots so you can put water in your flowers and your plants that you plant during plant season. In most of the Illinois cemeteries, you can only put artificial plants during the winter months. And that's usually from November 1st till I think March 31st. Then you cannot have artificial plants anymore, artificial plastic stuff. You have to get rid of those. And many people, well, that's not the correct spelling, but just send me an email at RVRebelGirl. I have a new email address, RVRebelGirl@gmail.com. It's easier to remember. RVRebelGirl@gmail.com. If you decide to join Thousand Trails, and I'll get you the exact spelling. So anyway, they have water spigots so that you could, water your flowers. Hey, Mo Bang for your bucks. Thanks for joining. They have water spigots in cemeteries so that you can put water in your little water pots or water the grass for your loved ones, by your loved one's site. My mother went every day and watered the sod at my dad's grave site every day after they put the new sod in. And then what we usually do as a family, we've made like flower boxes and then we put our last name on it and then we put it on the site and then plant fresh flowers or plants, or millennials and stuff like that, during the spring and summer months, because you can have real plants and real flowers there. I've never thought of putting, I've actually, that's a good idea though. I've never thought of that. You probably could go through a cemetery and get water for your RV. Heck, I would do it. I paid my parents. Hey, Pup Camper. Thanks for stopping by to say hello. I appreciate it. Yeah, you know what? I never thought of it, but you know what? I guess you could. And I would do that. I would stop and put water in my tank at the cemetery. I don't think they would say anything to you. I mean, I would only go to a cemetery where I have family. I wouldn't go to some cemetery that I didn't, and I wouldn't put it out there because you'll have all these RVers filling up because somebody's got to pay for the water, depending on what cemetery that you go to. But I would do that at my cemetery because, I have real estate there. I've already paid for it, part of it, and I'm paying every month for my real estate there. So where my brother is and where my parents are, we paid for that. Yeah, I would do that. That's a good idea. Never thought of that. Well, in Illinois, the cemeteries here in Illinois, it's city water. And it might be well water, but most of it's city water. Most places in Chicago. And I don't drink. Hey, Megavan Mike, thanks for joining us. Hey, Mike. Ah, Tim, that's funny. I don't think so because, like I say, I have real estate there that I pay for. I wouldn't have I mean, I don't really need to go to a cemetery to do that. There's plenty of places. My nephew, my son, I could get water. My nephew has a well, so, and so does my son. They have well water. So I would just go to their house, and I don't use the water in my tank. I for cooking, or I use it for drinking because I put it, and I will use it for cooking and drinking once I've put it through my Clementine. If y'all remember, I made my own Clementine, which is a water filtration system similar to Berkey, but it's not Berkey. It's Clementine. It's RVRebel Girls Clementine water filtering system. But yes, I'm in a cemetery and I'm broadcasting my live from here. And just so you know, I got my merch. I ended up for the WWR. I got my sweatshirt and I got my tank top. And I want to say the tank top is a little thin and flimsy. Okay. But the sweatshirt is awesome. I love the sweatshirt, and I got I think I said extra large. I like my sweatshirts really long, and I like the sleeves really long. I say, YouTube, you're killing me. I need, I know somebody used to say, send me money. I'm not saying send me money. Watch my videos. My views have gone down. I don't know if that's YouTube not calculating them right, but it's unbelievable how much they've gone down because my subscribers have not gone down. In fact, my subscribers have gone up, but yet my views have gone down. So I don't understand that. But if there's something wrong with my videos and y'all are not interested in them or bored with them, then, maybe I'll be getting, when I start heading out of the area, hopefully I'll be able to give you some content that you really like. No, I mean, views are views, Willie. You either have them or you don't. They don't give you a percentage. If 1,000 people watch your video, 1,000 people watch your video. Yeah, subscribers are up, but the video viewing is down, which is, I don't understand. Unless their algorithm isn't picking up the correct information, or they just don't want to pay you. I mean, I'm not saying, I have ways for people to donate if they want to donate to me. They can donate to me through PayPal or become a member on my channel for like $2 a month. And you're a member on my channel and you get a little special little thing next to your name when you're on my live chats, and stuff like that, which is very much appreciated. If you want to know about the membership, you can just look below the screen and you'll see a little button that says join. And all you have to do is click that button to join, and you can be either a 3 different levels of members for my channel. And I understand if people can't afford it. Times are tough. Times are tough right now. But the best way that a subscriber can donate to me, my channel, is by watching my videos. And that is greatly appreciated if you watch my videos, because that will, you know, blind views. Thank you. I'm a member of Blind Views channel as well. Thanks for joining, Blind Views. I'm in the cemetery. YouTube's killing me. Hey, everybody, say hi to Blind Views. Thanks for joining my live chat. I was just saying about the views being down. YouTube's killing me, so I had to broadcast from the cemetery. You know, my subscribers have gone up, but my views have gone down, and we get paid by the views. I didn't get a check this month, but I usually don't. I usually get one maybe once every other month, you know, which is okay. But I do have the membership plan, and I'm a member at on Blind Views channel, and he's the only one I'm a member of. He's the only channel that I have actually become a member of. Yeah. I was so excited to see Lonnie at the Lollapalooza the year that he came. And actually, go watch Lola Lost on Land again if you're interested in going to the Lollapalooza, the 2022 Lollapalooza, because the information is out now. Lola has broadcasted the information. Oh, thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. I wasn't actually begging for money, but thank you. I really do appreciate that. That is so awesome. That goes in my gas fund. Thank you so much. That's so nice of you. So check out Lost on Land again, Lola's channel, because she put up all the information for Lollapalooza. It will be oh, you're sweet, Lonnie. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Blind Views. And I haven't been, I'll tell you what. So the reason you haven't seen me commenting on your live streams is I have no internet at my campground. That's why I'm sitting in the cemetery, because I have full 4 bars here, 4 bars on my little jetpack, and I have 5 bars on my phone. So the lady at this one lady in the campground said, Carolyn, go over to the cemetery and she said she's a tutor, and when she does her tutoring on Zoom for the kids she tutors 3 days a week, she comes and sits at the cemetery so she can get Wi-Fi to tutor her kids, which is like, wow, because she's a teaching assistant. So that's why I'm in the cemetery. Doing my live stream. Great, Tim, that you're coming to Lola. It's going to be at Abilene State Park. Yeah, isn't that funny? I'm like, I thought, okay, people are going to think you're in a cemetery. Why are you in a cemetery, you know? But somebody said there's everybody else is dying to get in here to use the internet. No. Oh, it's raining, Judy. Sprinkling. It sprinkled here a little bit in Amboy, Illinois, where I'm at. So I also have cornfields to the right of me, cornfields in front of me, and here I am smack in the middle again with the cemetery to the left. Yeah. I do not think that grass will go up to $10 a gallon. I think that's a little, but who would have thought cigarettes would go up to $10 a pack, you know, and they are like $8-9 a pack. Thank God I stopped smoking, you know, but the money I spent, it's been 15 years since I quit smoking, but the money I spent on cigarettes, I use for gas now, you know, what can I say? So the cemetery is only open till dark. You cannot come in here after dark. Thank you, Blind Views, so much. Yeah, it does. It does help. So I'm really enjoying my time in Illinois. If it wasn't for all these internet issues, the internet issues. Oh my goodness, Marlboros are $14 now? Unbelievable. I'm glad I don't smoke anymore. First of all, I feel 100% better. And I'm saving all that money. When I first quit smoking, I had, and I was still working at the sheriff's office. I was still a deputy. So actually, I was a sergeant then. I had already been promoted to sergeant, and I quit smoking. And I gave the money that I would have spent on cigarettes to that organization, with the 4 little people holding hands. I forget who it is. It's a charity. I did. I gave that. And so they directly took it out of my paycheck and gave it to them. And I donated it to charity. Yeah, I felt pretty good about that. I mean, I figured it was money that I, was spending before. It wasn't like I was going to miss it. But it is, well, right now, the temperature just went down to 70. And, but it was a beautiful day today. But weather couldn't decide if the sun was going to come out and stay out or if it was going to go back in. So you got to be careful with Indian reservation cigarettes, because you can't sell them to somebody else because they're not taxed and you get arrested. I had a friend who got arrested. She had no clue. She had one of those food trucks, and she bought herself a carton of Marlboros, and then she was, had the carton sitting on the front seat of her car, and she, because she smoked Marlboro Lights, and one of the construction guy says, "Hey, sell me a pack of cigarettes." She goes, "I don't sell cigarettes. I don't have any cigarettes to sell you." She goes, "Don't you have any extra packs in your car I could buy off of you?" She says, "No, I can't. I just have enough for me and my husband." "Oh, come on, sell me a pack." And actually they were setting her up because they saw her go through the Indian little hut for the cigarettes. And then these were not regular police officers. These are feds. And she goes, "All right, I'll sell you a pack." So as soon as she took the money, they arrested her. That was really, she got it changed to a misdemeanor, but it's still, she'd never been arrested in her life. I was, and plus I was tired, when I smoked, I was tired of hiding from my grandkids behind the garage or, going outside and, and smelling like smoke all the time. And now I can't stand walking through somebody else's cigarette smoke. I have a lot of friends who smoke, and most of the time it doesn't bother me. But, like when I just wash my hair, like I just did now, I just washed my hair. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I don't smoke anymore. So it's like 10 more minutes, I'm going to go off because I'm only going to stay on for an hour. It's already been almost an hour, which is unbelievable. But I just wanted to let everybody know, that I haven't, like I was going to tell Blind Views, is I haven't been able to watch his videos because my internet sucks at the campground. Now, now that I know there's internet here, at the cemetery, I'll have to load Danny up and we'll have to come over here next Thursday and watch Blind Views so I can comment. As long as it's not like 90 degrees and I'm in the swimming pool. Okay. So I have to go watch the reruns, I'm so grateful that you came into my live chat. Everybody here. I'm grateful that y'all came and joined my live chat, especially because I don't normally come on this early on Friday night. I usually do my Forget About It Friday a live stream at late at night. And so yeah. So I hope you watched my 2 latest videos. No, Keto Nomad, I made this really great bread pudding, and it's actually the same bread pudding that Princess Diane liked. And then, which I learned from the Keto Twins. They're two gals from Chicago who lost over 100 pounds each, and they have a great keto channel. It's called Keto Twins, and they're adorable, and they're funny. And once in a while, their husbands will be on, but it's usually just them, and they are kind of funny. And then, I did my video with the merchandise for the WWR meetup, which coined a phrase. Blind Views coined that phrase and didn't mind that I used it for this meetup. The Wheeled Wanderers, the Wheeled Wanderers, like the 7 wonders of the world and going to see all the wonders of our lands. Okay. Anyway. Oh, great. You know what? I'm going to have to go watch it. I'm going to have to see if I can watch it. Maybe later tonight. If I go up to the front of the campground, I could get better reception on the internet and I might be able to watch it. So I probably will try to do that tonight since it's Friday. There's going to be so many people here, I think, because, they all check in for the weekend. This is a really big weekend park. This place gets packed. Patty from Albuquerque, thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm so excited. I've already got my spot booked for Lollapalooza, and I'm going to be going there 2 days earlier, so I'll actually be there on the 18th. I was going to try to get there on the 17th because 17th is Frugal's birthday, and the 20th is Danny's birthday, my dog. Actually, mine and Danny's birthday, the 20th of October. So I don't want to be driving on my birthday. So I try to get there a little early. Oh, thanks, Bobby. That was nice. I just did see that Eric put up a new video, so I'm going to have to go watch that. I have been getting his Facebook posts, so I've been able to see some of the stuff on Facebook, but then sometimes my screen is blank and I don't get anything, and it takes forever. Like I'll have a blank Facebook screen, and it'll take forever to get that. Plus, I have been on the campaign trail for my son. I've been doing some things for my son's campaign. If you're an Illinoisan, which many of you are not. So, I'm not preaching politics, but if you are an Illinoisan, my son is running for United States Senate here in Illinois. And he's a patriot. So he is We the People, and he's running on the Republican ticket. There's 7 people that he's running against to get the Republican position for the general election in November against the Democrat incumbent who's already in office. So it's not really so much about being Republican or Democrat. It's about being for we the people. So I'll be this weekend. I'm going to it's police week this week. Love your law. Hug a law enforcement officer, okay, or at least wave, because their hands are tied. They're not being allowed to do their jobs, and this is police week. And my cousin Alan was honored in Washington D.C. He died in the line of duty last year, and yeah. Dr. Oz is running in Pennsylvania. I didn't know that, for U.S. Senate. Oh, no. I don't know. I didn't know that. That's funny. Because I keep getting phone calls from him. Not from him. It's from robo phone calls, but I just kind of delete them to throw them to junk. But I didn't know he was running for office. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Wow. Yes, Abilene Lollapalooza's at Abilene State Park, and it starts October 20th. So I'll tell you right now that we had that whole entire park booked. So if you did not get a spot on the wagon wheel and you're on the waiting list, I suggest that you go ahead and book a regular campsite, because all those campsites filled up with Lollapalooza people. And once you book the campsite, you can maybe have somebody come and share your campsite with you. There's plenty of spaces. Those campsites are huge. You're not that far from the wagon wheel. And the internet is bad there too. Very bad internet. I don't know what it is with these parks. Thank you, Patty. But the internet's really bad in all the parks, all the state parks, everywhere. It seems like even in New Mexico, the internet was bad at the one we went to with the rocks with Deborah Dickinson and her meetup. But we did a movie last year, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do a new movie again this year. Maybe there'll be somebody there that has better internet than I do to do a movie, but we will be having, I will organize the dance parties again. It's basically, I just put out my big sound bar and I use my iPod or my music on my phone, and I Bluetooth it over. So bring music if you're coming. If you have some music that you particularly like to hear, we can Bluetooth your music and we can all share the music and have a little dance party. They have this huge life-size checkerboard or chessboard, with the black and white squares at the Lollapalooza Abilene State Park. And what we do is we use that as a dance floor, and it's right by my campsite. Yeah, so I'm able to put my, thanks, Blind Views. Thanks for coming by. It'll be a lot of fun if you just get your site now for Lollapalooza. Thanks, Blind Views, for coming to my live stream. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the replay on yours, because I didn't have it until I could get internet to be there live. I usually, when I'm driving and going somewhere, I always will send, have it be watching it in the van, and then I'll send Blind Views a comment that'll say, I'm watching, but I'm driving, so I can't comment, and then everybody will say hi and I can't answer them. Well, my nightclub at my campsite, Judy, is not like Aja's. I mean, I just take out my little solar lights and I try to put it on each corner of the dance floor, my little bucket with the lights on it. I try to put some lights out there, and light up the dance floor, but I don't also want people stepping on the lights. But now I bought that UFO light that I got at from I had sent to me from the store in Las Vegas. One of the ladies were at Deborah Dickinson's, and she had this cool UFO light that she got as a gift for buying things from some camping store in Vegas, and they gave it to her as a gift. And I went and bought it, and I got it on sale, like a whole bunch of money off. I got it for like $150 or $160 or something like that after the discount. And it's all solar, and it's a huge light that we'll have out there. Hopefully it won't attract bugs, but if it does, I'll get some colored, so maybe a colored piece of sheer netting or something that'll make that white light not so bright on the solar, and not red. I'm not going to be a red light. Not gonna be a red light. Probably blue or green or pink, or probably blue or pink. Maybe I can put up there on the light to make it not as white of a light on the dance floor. Yeah, but we're still gonna try for a movie at Lollapalooza. I'll still bring my projector, and I'll still have we'll try for that. And we don't have the music too loud, because some people like to go to sleep at 10. And we'll be doing the same. We'll have a little party at our campsite at the WWR meetup, the Wheeled Wonders. And like I said, Blindview's coined that phrase when he talks about the Wheeled Wonders. He doesn't call them wanderers. He calls them Wheeled Wonders. And I decided to call them Wheeled Wonders as peoples. We're peoples, Wheeled Wonders. So someone says, what does that mean? I talked about that in a previous video. What are you wondering? I'm not wondering anything. I'm going to see the wonders. And at Starved Rock, there are such beautiful wonders. There's some great waterfalls, and then go see the Starved Rock itself, where the Indians were being attacked by other Indians, and they went up onto this rock, and they starved to death up there because they couldn't get to food or anything because they were being attacked by this other group of people. It's a long story, but you'd have to read it. There, when I checked the other night, and it would be in my last video for RVRebel Girl, is that there was only 6 sites left at the event. So if you want to come to the WWR, the Wheeled Wonders Rendezvous in Illinois at Starved Rock State Park, which is a meetup that I organize, there was only 6 campsites available. However, that being said, there are people who have mentioned that they would be happy to share their site with others. If you are in a van, then, or if you are in a car and you have a tent, or you're going to just camp in your car, you should go on to one of the videos where there's comments from people that said that they're willing to share, or send me an email at RVRebelGirl. Send the email to RVRebelGirl@gmail.com. That's my new email address, and it's usually in the description on my RVRebel Girl videos. You'll see that. Well, let me look it up. I'm going to look right now. I'm going to look up to see how many sites are available. On my phone. Starved Rock Campground. Oh, you're going to a different place. Judith, thank you for stopping by. Got to go walk the dog. The fog. Hi, Sam. You know what? You're coming on now, but I'm going to be going. I'm going to be going offline here in a minute, but I just want to quickly go into the Starved Rock Campground and see. And in the meantime, I'm going to give you the link for to check. It's going to scroll across the bottom of the screen. It's the camp.exploremoreil4illinois.com. And if you go into that site, let's see if I can get in there now, since I have internet in the cemetery, and it's starting, the sun's starting to go down, which means the cemetery is going to close anyway, you know? So I need to go to Starved Rock, look for it, STARVPQRS. Yeah, I know how to say my alphabet. Yeah. Why am I in the cemetery, you ask? Well, because I have like 1 bar at my campsite. 1 bar at my campsite. I knew you meant dog, Judy. Thank you. Have a great night. A lot of bass fish, a bass tournament. Wow. So let's see here. I got to put the dates in like as if I'm searching for, so July 18 to July 22nd. It says, show me only the spots that are available. So if you need to get a spot and there's still a couple of spots available. I'll look at the map. Okay, there's 5 spots available. 3 of them are on the same loop that the majority of us are going to be at for the WWR. There may be some people that got camping spots on the East Loop. I think it's East Loop. I think I'm on the West Loop. I'm not really sure which one is East and West. It's too confusing. But so like 16 is available. Let's see if I can. Okay, we're on the West Loop. So there's a couple of spots on the East Loop also. So on the West Loop, 16 is available. And let's see how big that one is. That one is 35 feet long. So that's not a bad site. That's a good site. 16's available. And so is, it just zapped me out. And so is there's 2 other, 16's available in the actual loop area where most of us are. And then there are 2 other sites available when you at the end of the loop near the campground host. Still in the same loop we're in. And then on the West Loop, there are 2 spots available, and they're good sites. One is out in I think they're both kind of in the open. One might be in a wooded area. The other one's a little bit more open. So there are still 5 sites available if you want to come to the WWR, or you may want to. You too. Good night, Fairy Dust. You may want to just see if there's somebody who's willing to share a spot with you. Because a few people said that they had room on their spot. Look at that. I'm trying to get it closer up to you where you could see it. If you could see it. I've got, look how many bars I got. Yeah, and I only get 1 at my campsite. So I got 4 bars here at the cemetery. Oh, there goes somebody from the camp. I got my little campground sticker. I got to put that back up on my visor. Whoops. And I'm going to start heading back because it's getting dark, and Danny is probably wondering where I am. And like I said, it's starting to get dark in my vehicle, and I only have these little lights here. They're not very bright for me to see. So thank you everybody for coming. And you know what? I might be back on later tonight. We'll see if anybody wants to do a midnight. Oh, thank you, Bobby. And thanks so much, Tim, for the super chat donation. I appreciate it. That's going to give me some, that's going to help pay for the hot dogs I am going to be donating the hot dogs for a Chicago style hot dog cookout night, which is going to, at our event, which will be on Thursday night. We check out on Friday. So I'm excited about that. Oh, Moose Boots, what are you doing all the way in Maine freezing? It's freezing tonight, but tomorrow, the weekend's going to be 90. Thanks for joining. I'm just getting ready to sign off. Thanks, everybody, for coming to the live chat. I have to start driving now, and I can't drive and have my laptop in front of my steering wheel. And after I make this turn, my internet connection is going to go down to probably 2 bars, and I'll probably lose you. Oh, somebody went by with like Lots of wood because it's the weekend. They're bringing wood to the camp ground. Oh, I have that thing that the car starts. So thank you. Oh, Craig, I'm going to be leaving. Oh, what's RVRB? Oh, I think you mean RVRG. Well, thanks for stopping by, Moose Boots. Bobby, thanks for coming to the Blind Views. Thank you, Sam, Judith, Kate, everybody who Craig, I said Craig, Fairy Dust, Tim, Mo Bang for Yo Bucks, Patty P, thank you. Everybody, thank you for joining. And maybe I'll see you later tonight. We'll see. Time to go have dinner.